deliver them from tradition. The power of God fell so strong in that church. Matter of fact, the pastor's son doesn't have any children. He's been married for about 3 years. And they came up to the altar, and I just looked at them. And I went to the pastor and I said, do they have children? And he just kind of looked at me and said, no. I said, the Lord told me to prophesy that they're going to have children. The pastor's wife has been going through many things. I laid hands on her. So at the end of the service, everyone, and the next day everyone called and started to say, they said, we have never, I don't give the glory to myself, but they said, we have never heard anybody preach the way you preach. The pastor himself said, I've never heard anybody bring a message like that. The next day they had a men's meeting. They had me preach again. The next following day, they went and they rented a hall. And they didn't know how many people was going to show up. You know, they kind of rented a hall for like 30 people or something like that. They didn't have a big crowd. But at the end, there was 60 people. About 60 people that showed up. And literally there was people at the end of the doorway trying to squeeze themselves to come in. And I preached about prayer. By the end, the next day I was about to leave. That young man that I said, he said, Bishop, I don't even know what a bishop is. But he said, you know what? He said, I feel like I want to just follow. I can't explain the way I feel about you. And God just broke down every barrier.
Amen.
And on that following Monday, they had like a class, and I spoke about vision. And I told them to write the vision down and all that good stuff. That young man that I said that didn't like me came to me the next day with a vision statement in his hand and with a seed. And he said, Bishop, I want to sow into you. And I'm giving you my vision statement, and I'm giving you a seed because of my vision statement.
Amen.
He said, that's how much you touched my life. The pastor said, anytime you come back, he said, Bishop, we want to invite you back when we open up, because they bought a church building. They actually bought a church building. They said, we want to invite you to come here when we open up our church building. And matter of fact, now they're talking about that they want to do 3 meetings, like crusades. They want to do one in Phoenix. They want to do one here, and they want to do one in Chicago. And they want me to be a part of what they're doing.
Amen.
So you tell me that the power of God did not fall into that place. And when I was finished the last night, it was on Wednesday, I was finished, and I was walking out. You know how when Jesus, you know how the people